Hello and welcome to another episode of Games with Zane. We are playing Stellaris as the Zelvan Imperium. So, our science ship just finished up what it was doing there. So, you can continue surveying systems. We'll hop up and down around here, just like that. Yeah, there's our path. So we just got a new colony. There are other habitable worlds on it for us. Okay, and that just gave that one some food, but right now we are attempting to build up some of our military fleets just as a precautionary measure because of our rivals to the south. Engineering facility, yes. Let's take care of that. We got, engineering facility or mining network? Let's do the mining network. We can increase our other science labs after. So yeah, once this is done, we will try to upgrade most of our mining networks on our different planets, and then see about upgrading our science, because that is definitely something that we need to do. We are way ahead in society research, but way behind in the other two. So we are building one more, I think. Getting just another spaceport will be good, and we'll kind of try and sprinkle in building some destroyers. So this will be our last spaceport. Then we will focus on building up the rest of Panasu Prime. Let's look at the surface here. We've got plenty of food. We should go ahead and archaeological project completed. We'll take a look at that once we have decided that we are going to build the mining network here, and it will remove the food from that tile, and that's okay. That will increase our mining output. So, alright. Archaeological project. After a careful analysis of the Voltome transmitter array, our archaeologists and data engineers have concluded that the machinery does not contain any technologies of value to us. Well, that is sad. The project has greatly improved our understanding of the primary Voltome programming language. However, this will hopefully make it easier to decipher their data in the future. Okay. Let's take a look here. So what else can we build up? We could definitely go ahead and put down our science facilities. So I may go ahead and do that for all of these. Go ahead and build basic science lab here and here. Very nice. Tile blockers done. Core sector systems we don't really need. Production targets. Planetary capital. That's important. Need our lifespan. We would get this done faster. But we really don't need it yet. I don't think. Depends on whether or not each one of those planets count. I don't think it does. It says colonized systems. And that system simply has 3 inhabitable planets. Let's go with the planetary capital. Back to Panasu Prime. Here we can now build the basic science lab. So that will help bring our research numbers up a good bit. We could look at this and see about doing other buildings. Something else we could do is also remove many of these features, except it's expensive on the other planets to do that. Let's see. One thing that would be good, I think. See if we can't get the special stone there. So let's see. We have a whiff of something. The box is indeed a document of a sort. Science officer admits that they had been hoping for a historical record or some other kind of codex signifying significant to whatever culture left it behind, but they were disappointed. The true nature of the aromatic box seems to be a collection of fairly short narratives, which, going by the rapid changes in odor towards the end of each sequence, are intended to surprise or be interpreted as comedic. The techniques used to store and reproduce specific smells is of some interest, but the tales it tells are not. The crew of the ISS Rothnak the Brash are left with the uncomfortable feeling that they have unwittingly become immediately familiar with what certain gaseous byproducts of alien digestion smell like. However, Yindan is unwilling to speculate as to why the box was dumped on this frozen hellscape of a planet. Okay. Society research. So now, let's pause this. So discovery. Anomaly fail risk is reduced, but this is the real key one that would be great here, is to get our research up quickly. Ship cost, building cost decrease. That would help us right now. I think coming down this line would be good for our science output in the long run. And then we can do the building cost reductions within the prosperity branch. A new contact. They are ugly. They are militant spiritualists. Not very good for us. What are you? That's Cognac speaks on behalf of the Zelvan people. So where are you at? Way over there. Concerning us, very little. You are expanding rapidly. I'm sure you don't like us because of lots of different pacifist cowards, allied to rivals, materialist fools. So yeah, they are directly opposite of me. Their ideologies. And there is a way for them to get in here. You know, what type of hyperdrives they have. Where was the civilization over here? The Goks. Did they die? Weren't they there? Arctic world and a tomb world. I guess the Goks killed themselves. Yeah, they did. Well, that's a little sad. Oh well. So what's this? Borders closed. Yeah, that makes sense. We have someone unemployed. How about instead we remove this tile blocker and move you there and build a farm on it. get some extra unity. Where was that? No, it wasn't immediate. It's this one. So we will have continued growth here very soon. That does not have enough. Oh, we have a negative balance on credits. That has made everyone upset. So I guess in a minute we will need to move our construction ship there and build up a couple of these energy mines. Another thing that we could do, which may be cheaper, our admiral gains a trait. Nurse his supplies to significantly reduce ship operating costs. That is nice. That help our credit situation? Army maintenance, ship maintenance. I haven't noticed anything yet. So with the construction ship, you should build a mining station, and the cost of those are now reduced. That is lovely. Another thing we could do is maybe build some power plants on places that do not have power plants. Let's do that here. You know what? I bet the solar panel array, it nets 3 right off the bat. Let's build several of these. Solar panel arrays. We've got someone that's unemployed. Our bigger concern right now is getting our energy credits fixed. It's very good. Mining station's done. Yeah, our energy's coming back up. Archaeological project complete. Miraculously, we managed to salvage parts of a Voltaum data core that had been blown clear of the crater on this planet. Much of the data was corrupt, but our scientists did manage to properly translate the Korga, the basic Voltaum time unit. An interesting find. Engineering. Not them, but them. Equivalent still considered superior. What are their traits? They are strong and natural engineers. Okay. So yeah, it's looking like that could use a spaceport. Who's unemployed here? Can we build anything special there? Mineral silo is really not that useful. I guess it can build a farm for the time being. No, there's going to be one right there. It'll be fine. In fact, why don't we do that right now and go ahead and build the farm. Faction has been founded. Xeno Liberty Association. What is their interest? So now managing all these is be a bit tougher. No purges, multicultural society, hosting at least 4 unique species within our empire. Okay. Do the robots count? Diplomatic traditions. Pre-sentient survival. Failing to legislate for the survival of pre-sentient species will displease. Alright. Land grab objections. Outright invading primitive worlds will displease society. Federated. Joining a federation will please them. New contact. It's pretty recent. These guys, we still haven't made it to this. We're getting close. Hopefully that will push them over the edge to be happy. One strategic resource, and that doesn't do anything. And so the biggest reason here is just that someone is ahead of us in science. We are trying to work on that by increasing our science output some. You can go ahead and research that. Something we could do, I guess, with our stations is begin building more of these engineering places around us. Check out Panasu Prime. We can upgrade this. How much do we need? We can do it now. This one is engineering focused. So let's do the biolab here. Solar Sailor. We've seen this several times at this point. How much is needed here? Yes, I would like to know how much resources are needed. Upgrade. 90. All right. So now our technology has been boosted a fair bit. Archaeological project completed. The archaeological dig on Beer 4 has uncovered a small mural in one of the observatory's dust-covered smaller chambers. It would seem to depict several different constellations, possibly after they would appear if viewed from the Volta home world. Our astronomers have not been able to identify the individual stars. An interesting find. Getting physics research from that. Volta home system located. After immense study of our recovered Volta artifacts, scientists on Panasu Prime have managed to deduce the exact galactic coordinates of the Volta are the home system of the ancient Volta civilization. We should launch an expedition to this system before someone else beats us to it. Contact the nearest science ship. So let's see. Point of interest, Volta ends the chain. Volta begins the chain home system event. Let's take a look at that. Volta track it on the map. Up here. We might be able to manage that. Do we need a specific level? No. We may when we get there. Let's send this science ship. Survey the system. Through our allies' territory. Well, they're not allies yet, but we would like to make them allies. Great. Mining network increase. That is awesome. Wow, we have passed through this so quickly. This is just destroyer assembly yards. We are still going to go for this, because it continues to, I mean, they continue to pop up, and it's kind of hard to ignore them, as you don't know when those specifically are going to pop up again. So let's build the mining station here, and then build the research station to help out with the engineering. And then here, with a little money, we should be able to upgrade. Well, I don't think that's what we did. We should definitely be able to upgrade all the mines, though. A new contact. Helvan's Sacred State. Interesting. They are much more in line with us. They are egalitarian and xenophiles. We are egalitarian and passive. Our citizens greet you in peace. Where are you guys located? Over there. So you are most likely let's see, distance is the big factor there. Relative power. Offer a trade deal. Research agreement? No, not at all. 90%. Due to spiritual seeker's personality. So we got 2 potential trading partners. I recall wanting to do something with a little bit of minerals, but not exactly what. How about upgrading some of these? Biolab, that's for society. We want engineering on that. So let's get our mines up. We need more cash than what we've got for that. More materials. Very nice. The physics lab. So what are we looking at? We have an industrialist here. And the shields, this would make us a bit more defensive. Building energy grid, capacity overload. Let's go for that. And are we still considered behind from them? We could probably look right here. It's good. They have come up. They are up. Still considered superior, and like it seems as though they are gaining because that now says superior as opposed to equivalent. Let's talk to them again. We've got more trust, border friction, egalitarian rebel, research agreement. I will give you some instant credits. How's that? We will have a trade agreement for, or a research agreement for 10 years. What is this? We accept. Lovely. What's here? Resource storage full. Okay. Panasu Prime still has... They do not have any edicts active, so propaganda broadcasts and infrastructure projects. That is buildings? Yes, buildings. That will help with our surface costs, won't it? Doesn't say how much. Upgrade. Yes, it does help. Reduces it a good bit. So we can get 2 out now. Very good. We'll get the next 2 mines as well. Encounter. Well, let's begin researching them. So we are about to encounter another alien form. How much are we gaining? 5? It could be useful. Communications. Oh. Successfully translated their gay language. We have established communication with the Gox Republic. Whoa, look at that. They are a custom race that I built. They are now in the game. And they are very similar to me. So let's see, the egalitarian and the peacefulness. Our citizens greet you in peace. Where are they at? Gox Republic, way up here. They are superior in technology. That is a little sad. They are not willing to do... They're almost willing to do a non-aggression pact. They are allied to our neighbors. It looks like the Gox are going to get there first. And the Gox have declared, which one? These guys. And them have declared back as well. So these are everyone's enemy. It's good to note. And I'm right here on the forefront of them. We can do more buildings on Panasu Prime. Increase our mineral output. And then we'll probably want to begin doing basically the same thing here. We start building up all the buildings. We remove these blockers and just build all the buildings. What do we got? Defensive pact. Oh, they didn't want a non-aggression pact. They wanted a defensive pact right away. Sure. So we now have a defensive group going on here. So now we can remove one of these. Let's go with the... what should we go with? That may not even be best here. If we build a power plant there... Oh, it doesn't remove it, and we won't be using it right away. What else can we do here? We can upgrade these foods, but we need a planetary administration, so that should probably be a thing that we work towards. Some more colonies would probably be good, sending them here to get those established. We've encountered some more encounter in Ultramar. Kappa aliens. What's this? Kappa aliens. Well, let's research them. And 2 months. And in the next episode, we will see who the Kappa aliens are, why they are associated with the Voltmar, and yeah. So thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. We will see you in the next episode.